great. If not, that's also cool, but hopefully you're doing well, Silver. I appreciate it, man. Hey, what's going on, Finny? Thank you for the raid. Welcome on in, everybody. We're about to have ads in 30 seconds, so you're all going to go into the void. So thanks for hanging out with Finny. She streams Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 1 p.m. Eastern. If you want to watch more of her first time playthrough of Final Fantasy IX, you can go follow the button right there on the screen in the chat. We're playing some RimWorld today if you want to come and hang out with us. And we run 3 minutes worth of ads at the top of the hour because that kills pre-roll ads. You all probably got blessed with pre-roll ads too. So yeah, see you in 3 minutes. Let's see if YouTube is doing a thing. Yay! What's going on, YouTube? You're really the taco man. I appreciate it every single time. I never expect it, but I always appreciate it. Hola, Sadira. Tacos. Finny is awesome, and she let me hear Hot and Cold. You got like 2.5 hours of Chocobo Hot and Cold at Starter Stream, Medic. Are they not working? No, just haven't gone to it yet. I'm still going through the process of booting up. Let's go get the thingy. We're getting there. You all got here while I'm doing my prep, so you get to hang out as I slowly flip on the switches. Alessander, he wasn't here, but the VOD is Medic, so if you wanted to hear more of it, you wanted to hear more Chocobo Hot and Cold. I wish they did it like Baldur's Gate 3, that the overlay detected the game categories itself. That'd be nice. That would actually be very nice for people that do use it. Obviously, people who don't use it would have to opt in or out, but that's an extension thing. It's not necessarily something you can stumble into, right? All right, there go the ads. We'll see you all in 3 minutes. Where are we? But yeah, no, hopefully y'all had a good time. I got tagged in a thing. Ya que ver. Ooh. Oh, that is husbando's meat looking delicious. Absolutely fantastic. Man, Flynn knows how to cook, man. Like, I know how to cook as well, but Flynn's expertise in the areas that he works in, homeboy knows how to cook. You're telling me, yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. That's what I'm looking at right now. Well, Finny, when the subject of food came up in Finny's channel, I went down to... First, I went to get Rosa the link to that one particular channel. Also, Tortas noted. Thank you, Silver. I appreciate it, dude. And I started looking up other recipes by the same dude. And dude does very good entry-level sort of stuff. He's a good teacher, is what I'm taking out of that. And being a good teacher is very important. Because some people are super knowledgeable, not good teachers. Teaching is a skill, and he's very good at teaching some stuff. I actually looked up his... It makes me happy because I looked up his recipe for salsa colorada. It's a red sauce. One that I make for tamales. And our recipes were almost, not quite. My ratios are a little bit off compared to his. But our ratios were almost the same for the tamales. Let's see, you mean this stream? Hello, Papi. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good week, Cub. Flynn's today. Food is more porn than this. Wow. Just in time for the rimming. Always, Ali. I am a bit scared. I'm gonna do it. But as you recall, last week when we left off on our colony, I believe it was either 6 or 8 flesh holes popped open. No, you're all alive right now, Cub. The problem is I stopped as the flesh raid started. So we're gonna go in, and we're going in hot because the flesh beasts are already popping out. I believe there might be a couple of... I don't know if there's gore hulks. No, gore hulks are with the shamblers. How many of us are going to die? We're gonna find out. There's gonna be at least a handful, I think, because it's not too severe right now. But we do have to fight them off, the ones that pop out, and then we have to dig in the holes before more of the flesh beasts come out. Thankfully, this isn't like the more advanced iteration of the flesh beast, where you actually have to go into the cave and fight and destroy the flesh walls to get to the flesh master. I forget what it's called, but it's the flesh master now. And then handle that. At 20k flesh money, what should I spend it on? We'll see shortly, Riri. All right, ads are over. Let's go. Welcome on in, everybody. We're playing some RimWorld. There is an extension for this game that's live through Twitch. It is called Rim Connect. If you don't know how to turn it on, essentially on the right-hand side of the video player itself, there's a little purple thing you can click on. That'll bring up your options. You can click on Rim Connect right there. It is a square with like a silver badge in it. Once you activate that, it goes through Twitch. You'll be fine. It's used quite commonly throughout Twitch. You will accumulate silver through that extension every 2 minutes and through every single poll. If you see the box bouncing, that means that there's a poll going on. And that means that you can essentially gain more silver. That silver allows you to buy things through the shop in that extension, and then whatever you buy there shows up over here in my game. The only rule is I'm not going to sit here and act like I like what you send me, but I will try my best to work with it. Unless you're like that one dude who kept sending Max loads of Luciferium, in which case I'll just burn your hard drugs. So listen to him. It's not fine. It's how he went bald. Let's get in there and see what happens. Will Wolfie die today for his community? This is Wolfie's colony. Will Wolfie perish and someone else rise up? I was thanking for the Biddy's Bone Mage. We got the music. All right, so there's one flesh beast right there. What is it called? It's called a tough spike. Okay. The problem with these is that when you shoot them or hit them with anything, they turn into smaller ones. So let's see, we have 1, 2. There's 2 holes there. So there's 2 beasts. There's 1 there. 3 holes, 4 holes, 5 holes. Yeah, so we have 6 holes. Okay. Duke, what you got? Duke has a minigun. All right, Duke's gonna be at the front lines. We'll bring you over here. Obviously, we're gonna bring you some backup right away. Wolfie is sleeping while his colony is under attack. Jesus Christ, Wolfie, you're gonna come over here with Cowie. You two can come handle this one up here by yourselves. Bone Mage, I need you over here with Duke. Zeres has a minigun. You'll come up here with Duke. Geo can come over here and help him out as a melee because you never know what's going to happen. Ashley is currently in the or Ashley had a failed surgery, I believe, right? Yeah, holy shit. Yeah, no, Ashley had a failed surgery. Don't worry about it. Ashley's in recovery. Silver, you have a gun. You're going to come over here. Kailasa can lead the team down here because there's one right here. You can see, no, that's a pair of pants. Okay. We'll have you go this way. Rosa is a pacifist, I believe. Corey has a minigun. You'll come with Kailasa. Iggy has a minigun. He's asleep right now. He's gonna be like, the fuck? Arksane can also help with the team Bonk. Max has a turtle. I don't know why Max has a tortoise selected, but here we are. Medic, you can help out Cowie and Wolfie. Shext has a Bonk. He'll come with Team Bonk here and help them out. Tanek can come to the south. Cub is a pacifist, I believe. Yeah, so you can't do much there. Zera has nothing. Simric is a ghoul. We'll have him come over here with Team Bonk. Darksmack has nothing. Ray has a Mega Bonk. We'll bring her over here to the north as well. Fist of Snake isn't feeling very well right now, so we're going to leave him there to do his thing. Husbando's got nothing. Max has nothing. Azum has a Mega Bonk. You can come down here with Kailasa to the south. Antonio the Ghoul can come help out Mimi's. Don has nothing. Krister has a Doomsday device, not using that. Varsity has a knife. Ruri, I believe, is a pacifist, right? Yeah, she's a pacifist. She's going to be staying back and helping out there. Snoopy ain't got shit. Varsity's got a Doomsday device. Mycenae's a ghoul. You can come down here. Shiro's got a minigun. And come down south. Xenos has a gun but no helmet. Okay, we'll bring him with that Azum. Garnet has a Doomsday rocket device and some horse meat. Nami's got a space laser. I'll leave you there to defend the house. Ali has not much. And Narche has a sword. So we leave them there to protect. They'll be fine. It's just a little gangrene. Just a little gangrene as a treat. Alright, let's see. This is what we got here. Oh no, there's more than okay, there's more than that coming through the gates. Alright, Duke, I'm gonna need you to move away and kite. That's a lot of fucking flesh beasts. All right, this is gonna be nastier than I thought. Oh, that's a lot. No need to fight. If someone falls, they will be rebuilt better, stronger, faster, harder. Indeed. Okay. Whom's has the goods? Welcome aboard, Sadira. Sadira, your character is a night owl, sanguine, and a quick sleeper. You grew up as a royal bastard, and now you're a royal cook. You'll be exceptionally good at cooking. You'll be good at animals, good with art, and good at socializing. There's nothing you're incapable of. Welcome aboard. Let me see real quick who has the goods, because I might need those doomsday rocket devices after all. Alright, Fist Snake, we need you here as well. Down south. Give me a second, just looking through people's supplies. Alright, so Iggy has one. Where's Iggy? Iggy's vibing very slowly. This droider fight, how is it? Sounds spot on. Sounds spot on. Hola, Kailasa. It's been a pleasure, everyone. It's been a pleasure. So all these bigger ones are going to turn into smaller ones. So it's actually more than what you see here. Iggy's got one of those, so Iggy can decimate one entire camp, I believe. Let's see who else has one. Alright, no one. It's just Iggy. Let's go. Remember how they raised a couple of zombies? They turned every single corpse into a zombie? Jesus. Alright, I need Duke to run away. Oh no, they're hitting with spikes. Alright, well, we're starting to defend ourselves here. Alright, Shex is already over here. Iggy is still inside the thingy, I believe. Where's Iggy at? If Iggy can handle this part over here, then we can handle this over here. Alright, Silver, I need you to start blasting. Yep, that's the problem. Alright, start shooting. Xeris is coming along here shortly. Alright, Xenos, you're fighting for your life over here, homie. Alright, so they're moving along. This group here is stood where they need to be. Medic, I need you to come up here. Sim can come down here to help out Kailasa's squad. Iggy's right here, so Iggy can actually... Iggy, I'm gonna need you to shoot up here. Varsity's about to fucking die. Varsity, what are you doing? Alright, Iggy's range is not enough. Alright. Rip all that plasteel. Alright, so Iggy's gonna handle that. Xenos is fighting for his life over here. Geometry's tanking like a boss. I think Duke is down. Silver. Alright, so you guys are just firing at tough spikes. Okay. Ray, I need you to get in there and help out Xenos, because Xenos is gonna fucking die on his own over there. Max is just vibing. Alright, that squad's good. Iggy's about to unload up on the north here. Southern squad needs to start prepping for what's coming over here. Azam, you come up here. Corey, Arxane, you come up here as well. Simic, you come up here. Tinek, Corey, Raven. Sorry, Shido, go there. Alright, let's see how it goes. Alright, middle is being contained a bit. Shex, I need you to move over here a little bit, and then you actually start fighting there. Kawi, you can fight there. Wolfie. Alright. They fucked those dudes up, and Iggy's destroying that there, so I'm not worried there. This is what's worrying me right now. Geometry. Melee attack the Tough Spike. Ray and... No, Xenos himself is busting heads, so that's good. Alright, so they got that covered. I need Xeris to come down here as a Hussar. Because we're going to need the backup. So you come over here. This is just insane over here. Alright, we're going to need you actually over here, Xeris. Iggy, you fired off your thing. I need you over here as well. Alright, that ain't no thing. That's good and done. Xenos is pretty hurt. Attack that, please. Silver, attack this as well. Geometry, please rescue Duke. The fighting's already started down here, so Mycenae, you can attack that. They're already shooting, so that's good. The north is being decimated here, so that's fine. Xenos, I need you to back it up. Back that ass up. You come over there. Okay, they're handling that. Excuse me, had to sneeze. Hola, Franco. Long, tired cat. That is a whole fucking mood. Alright, we're gonna take our melee crew and have them start attacking these dudes up here. Yeah. Alright, so they're handling that. Alright, Ray, handle that. You get that. Alright, you're firing there. Silver's not firing at anybody, so you fire at that as well. It also says like, God damn, that dude got fucked up. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Alright, we're fighting the fight. Back it up. Let the minigun brigade do their thing. Fist of Snake is gonna come back these in the melee group up. We'd love that for us. All right, so melee group here is good to go. Medic can start shooting at the others here. In the meantime, we can. Yeah, Shex is missing a chest piece, so he might get a little busted up. Kawi one-shot that thing. Good job, Kawi. Go fight that next. So that leaves only 1, 2, 3. Okay. Xenos, I need you to seriously run, son. Oh, Xenos is down. Garnet, while they're down, I need you to come here and start sealing this hole. Garnet needs construction. Where is Garnet? Right there. Fill in that pit. All right. Hola, Lemon. Lemon, that cake was beautiful. That bundt cake was just... I wouldn't want to eat it, but I absolutely would. Well, come on in. We're rimming with flesh beasts right now, as it were. We're fighting, Wolfie. How's it going down here? All right, so they're fighting. Need you guys to actually start fighting over here and start taking dudes out. I see you throwing hands. Our gun group is doing work. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
Do you know why cows don't have feet?
Why?
Because they lactose.
I hate you. Thank you for the biddies. It's true, they do lactose. It's true. Those are facts. Go follow Lemon Drop. Stream 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Excellent teacher on how to cook things. All right, let's go. Now we're still fighting down here. Okay, they're just kicking ass. You go there. Antonio, help out Kawi. All right. Mycene the Ghoul has perished. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Shucks, you help out with these. Clean that up. Medic, I need you down south. Alright, Bow Mage and Silver, I need you down here as well. Oh, we're managing this. It's not exactly ideal, but we're doing our best. Let's fill those 3 holes in, which are fine for now. Alright, nice. So we're done here. Good. Shax, please go to the hospital and rest up. Wolfie, you're gonna accompany Antonio and start closing holes. Alright. Alright, so we got you there. Garnet's going for that. By the way, I summoned this, by the way. This is my own doing. I provoked the void, and this is where we were. Good job, Ray. Alright, Ray, I'm gonna need you to be a doctor. Go back to doctoring and doing the doctoring. Sorry, so that just means there's 1 dude left in here. We'll have Kawi go and handle that. Because Kawi is built for it. Oh, if they destroy my thingies, I'm gonna be very upset. Who's doing it? Is it Kailas? I think it's Tynek. Tynek has a different gun. Okay. Arxane, Kailasa doing work. Azam doing work. Simric doing work. Alright, they got those down. Fist of Snake doing work. Who else is left? I think they're all dead, actually. Okay, I was gonna need help. Where's Antonio at? What else can we do here? Yeah, they're all dead, I think, except for the ones that are, you know, partially... They're still alive, but they're not combat ready, if that makes sense. Azam, please go back to the hospital as well. Alright, nope, they're still there, a lot of fighting, actually. Okay. How's Kawi doing in here? Kawi's killed off one of them. Kawi's killed off both. Okay, good job. Kawi don't need no help, apparently. Antonio can come back up here to help out. Thing. Zenos tonight. I'm not going to say Zenos has already been picked up and he's being rescued, as it is by Ray, our lead physician. See right there. Ray already has them on the way to the hospital. Garnet's plugging that hole. We're plugging that hole. Okay, we need people that actually can actually do construction. Go out here and start plugging in these holes. Constructoid 1's going to go over there and get that hole. Where are these holes? That's a lot of salt up there. Alright, where's Bowmage? I can come down here and get that one. There's one dude right there. So I'm gonna need... Who's left of the melee crew here? Kailasa. Let's go, Kailasa. We'll bring Medic as well, since Medic is ready to go. Who else? Fist of Snake can also come here and help out with that. Antonio's already the way up. Tenek, you can come up here as well. Iggy can come up here as well. We'll move these people as a unit. Corey can come over here as well. And let them handle that before my geothermal goes to shit. Azum, you can go back about as you were. Shido can go back as you were. Xeris, you're fine. Corey's on his way to help out. Silver, you're good. But I need people to come over here and start sealing these off. So that's Constructoid 1. Bowmage is going down there, I believe. Excuse me. Where's the other meat hole at? There's 6 meat holes. I lost one. Right there? Right there. Alright. Is Garnet done with this one up here? Not quite. I can see they're just... It's a matter of filling the holes. Simric, please finish killing that. We'll let the ghouls finish off the combat there. Have to be very careful. There is a anti-grain warhead trap right there, so we don't wanna set that off. I gotta be honest with you. Oh, there they are. They're attacking. Oh, my geothermal! Alright, what if they come this way, though? What if they step on it? Those pieces of shit. I'm not ready. They dodged it. What if somebody shoots it, though? Medic, shoot it. Okay, cool. Spicy, but not the worst encounter we've ever had. So I don't see any bright red left on the screen. That's usually tells you where the enemies are. All right, Garnet filled that hole real quick. Wolfie did as well, I believe. Where's Wolfie at? Yeah, Wolfie already fucked off. He's like, my work here is done. All right, Geo, you got to go back to get rest. Simric, as you were. Duke is already in the hospital. All right. Let's see. War never changes. It doesn't. What's going on, Varsity? I'm here to say, do not believe Allie and her... What do you mean? What lies? Yeah, you're getting enhanced. Only the finest of Archotech Technologies, alien... Look, Varsity. You're in for a pegging. That's all I gotta say. Legs, arms, hands, feet. We can build you stronger, better than before. Everyone needs a bionic tongue. Alright, Mycenae's fucking dead, but they were a worst character possible that turned into a ghoul. You enjoy being human? You're still being human at your core. You just got, some wooden parts. You're not a... You're not a Lego. Okay, but there's 2 of you, Varsity. There's 2 of you. You have a RimWorld question. Yes, Brady. I have a RimWorld answer. Can you give horses... Let's fucking find out right now, Brady. Can I give horses... Oh, we don't have any horses because they killed off all the animals because... Can I give a guinea pig... peg legs, health, operations, add bill. No, I can give them hard drugs though. I can give your horses joints or luciferium or fruit juice or go juice, you know, either way. Your cobras, yeah, we had a lot of animals last time, so we had to put them down, as it were. Shooting frenzy for silver talon, very nice, actually helped a lot. What's this? Thank you for the cobras, I know who that was. Thank you, I appreciate that, Bob. Thank you for the 10 cobras. Thank you for the guinea pig Sander, thank you for calling us Adira. Thank you, what the fuck, for the 99 iguana eggs? I'm over here doing war, and you guys are trying to spawn 99 iguanas, I respect it. Let's see. Thank you for that, and thank you for the 6 tame horses. Bready. Do you want them to have sippy juice? In the meantime, let me start this. Yes. No. 30 minutes. Prediction is up. Feel free to gamba. Will Cowie sink balls into my tea mug? It's a thing. Don't worry about it. Fuck it. Let's see. Well, we have to corral them first. Once we corral them in, Brady, they will all have sippy juice. The way the Lord intended. Let's horse around and find out. Absolutely. Wait, who's starving? How is Shido starving? Shido, you're... Okay, go get some food. Alright, who's doctoring? Alright, Sadira, I'm sorry. At a skill of 4, you're not going to be doctoring for us. I, however, do appreciate your go-get-em attitude. Thank you for the grizzly bear medic. Thank you for the prosthetic... Thank you for the prosthetic leg, Allie. For whom we won't maybe give it to. We don't know. Here's my question. Nothing to do with anything in regards to the prosthetic leg that I just got. When does Varsity's lunch end? when does he go back to work? Hey, we can make hospital beds. Very nice. Let's construct some of those. I don't think hospital beds are considered furniture, right? No, they are. Never mind. As is the neat tradition, I will not show you my mug, but I will tell you that there are 100 balls. You're home? Okay, my question still stands. I'm just curious about, you know, if you're eating and if you're doing well today. That's all, homie. I'm looking after your own good health, making sure that you're, you know, gotta get that sustenance. I hereby reject any and all of these schemes. Wow. Alright, look, Tanek and Iggy are bringing the Brady horses in, whereupon we shall administer sippy juice. Hashtag believe Allie. Oh, there's a lot of stuff. What's this? Thank you for the Vitals Monitor Center. Thank you very much, actually. That's really good. What the fuck? That's not a Vitals Monitor. That's a prosthetic arm. That's a prosthetic heart. There's sure a lot of prosthetics here.
Beta, beta, bata,
Bionic
beta,
spine?
beta, both.
My dad used to say to me pints, gallons, liters, which, I think, speaks volumes.
Why though? Thank you for the biddies. Appreciate that. Medicine, yes. Drugs, no. Well, some drugs, yes, because we do want the healer mech serums. ¿Qué más? We want the resurrection serums to go in there. Not the Yayo though. Alright, so in here, we're gonna have to, I need a second here to get this going because I want these to go into the right section. Prosthetics as a whole, yes. You go there. Arco, yes. Same for here. A little bit of management. This is a big shelf. Archotech. What's it called? What's the other one? Prosthetics. But yeah, it is a full 100 balls today for the balloning. Please look forward to balls everywhere. All right, here we go. The horses are here. All right, Brady. Here we go. Health. Operation. Administer fruit juice drink. Hell yeah. Brady. Mimi. We fought off the flesh beast and now we're giving sippy juice to the Brady horses. as one does. Look, listen, Gumby's a horse doctor by day, so Gumby would tell you that horses do love a good sippy juice. These horses getting more fruit juice in their diet than Max is what I learned today. Wearing balls all reminds me of prom. Yeah, more thanks for the bits. You collected these for me? I appreciate it. Alright, where are those vital monitors at? They're right there. Let's get these installed because our hospital needs them. Also, Ola Azam, it's the right color. I have to check. Let's put these here and get these going. There's a couple miniguns that I need to hand out because the minigun, look, listen, I know that the miniguns aren't exactly the most precise thing, especially for pawns that aren't even touched. So creating one large unit of prosthetics of minigun users is fantastic. All right, Bowmage, I need you to come over here and barter for me, please. I believe you have the highest skill, if I remember correctly. Not even an Olan Arche downgraded again. I deserve it, let's be honest. I had it coming. I'm looking at Mexican food and what the fuck is this? Corn kernels mixed with mayonnaise, cotija cheese, lime juice, and seasoned with chili powder, typically served in a cup. I've never had that in my life. Might be a East or Tex-Mex thing that gets passed along for Mexican food. I've never heard of it, doesn't mean it's not a thing. I'm just unfamiliar with that. Thank you for the bionic stomach, Ali. I'm gonna dedicate this one container just to your parts for no one in particular. Thank you, Kailasa, for the vitals monitors as well. Those are absolutely fantastic. They do help out a lot. Sounds like some sort of take of elote, but not on the cob. Yeah. So like whenever you do get like street corn elote, it's essentially just you get a whole ass corn on a stick. It gets slathered in mayo, salt. I don't know if sometimes it's paprika. You can also add it's essentially very similar to that, but that is like a fancy take on street corn. Thank you for the reminder, Ali. I haven't had that in a long time. Just get that good elote in you. Alright, so we got that there. We'll put one there. And then, where are the other ones at? They're over here. But yeah, it's the kind of thing it's just essentially a take on street food. It's just in a cup instead of in your hand on a stick. And also a shit ton of cheese. That's what gets attached to the fucking, what's it called? To the mayonnaise. A lot of cheese. You don't find any of the mayonnaise spots with it. Elote, more like no. It's very tasty. It's a good combination, but it isn't exactly, what I would call good for you. Good for the soul, though. I'm a mayo hater and still enjoy elote. We also have a Toronto version called One Love Corn. Really? I didn't think it would go stretch that far, but that's good to know. And also, there is so much flavor there. It's more of a texture thing than from the mayo. You're fucking cheesy. Wow. Did someone say beta flame? What else do we have here? Bionic leg. Oh, we got to the vendor. All right, what am I selling here? Horses? Not even once. Cobra eggs? No, they're my eggs now. Cores. We can sell Luciferium. We don't need Luciferium. Don't need those. We're keeping that. ¿Qué más? Oh no. What else do we have here? I'm not selling my tacos. That was a duplicate if I recall correctly. I don't need a kidney. Like, this isn't even like a alien kidney that you can put inside your somebody. That's just a kidney that was left over. Don't ask me where my spare kidneys come from, and I will tell you no lies. You wonder how cobra eggs taste? I couldn't tell you. Alright, what else do we have here? Bionic leg. Alright, let's flag that for pickup. Is that a full bionic set? Bionic arm. It's a little wet from being in there, but that's okay. And the bionic eyeball. Interesting. Interesting. And a drug lab. Thanks for the drug lab. Where do I put my drug lab? That takes up a lot of slots there. I don't know where to put the drug lab. I gotta find a spot for it. I have so much silver. What should I buy? It's a good question. I'm not sure. This is a side, just as a side hustle. Got it. Turn it into beans. You know, if I could, Brady, I would. Who doesn't enjoy some beans? They did, however, lose my geothermal, so I need to recreate my geothermal because I don't want to lose that power. Make sure everybody... Alright, no one is in combat anymore. We're fine. Look at that. Everybody's got a bedroom now. Cashew's awake again. I don't know why he's yelling at me over that. Everybody should have a bedroom, Cashew. Alright, hear me out. Here's what we're gonna do. Hear me out. No, not marble. What was he using? Was I using marble? It is a marble mountain. Orders. We're gonna hollow this out and turn this into our drug operations facility. See, drug lab in the animal animal pen. No, we'll put it here. That way they can keep it nice and safe. Though it could go right here. You are right. But I want to add more animal beds here instead of thing. How are our horses doing with their go juice? Look, they got a healthy drink and they're feeling better in their whole body. What's that like? The Greek artist Demeter was passing by. Oh, my corn. Oh, thanks, chat. You grew all my stuff for me. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 10 top hats, Sander. Do we have 10 folks that need top hats? Varsity needs a top hat. We'll get him a nice brown top hat. Nami gets one as well. Garnet gets one as well. Narshe, you get a top hat. You get this excellent top hat. Sadira, you get a top hat as well. Nami's getting one. Garnet's getting one. Xenos, does Xenos want a top hat? Like, would Xenos vibe with that? What is that in armor? Let me check your silver. Your armor. You have a gas mask and a Hellcat rifle. You are not rocking any of the armor at this point outside of the gas mask. No, I just sent him a helm. Okay, gotcha. Those are your stats currently? I did tell him for eating screams. So you're like a real shitty operator. Do I need a, what are they called? A thingy? Oh god, I forgot what they're called. ESL, don't worry about it. That's some juice right there, but not the good kind of juice. Alright, Azum wants that shield belt for Xenos as well. I'm assuming that's for Xenos and not for you, Azum. Prestige Cataphract helmet on top of that. Skill trainer melee ×3. That's in Narnia. That's okay. He's only half dead. He's not fully dead. How's his health? His head got stabbed. His skull is cracked. He has a bruise on his torso, right arm, left leg, right leg. He got stabbed in his right foot twice. He got stabbed in his left foot. He got stabbed in his right hand. But other than that, he's perfectly A-okay. He's the picture of health. Thank you. Ooh, chocolate milk. Look, listen, chalky milk, always a win. Chocolate added to milk. Okay, that's... Normally the descriptions for these items, Lemon, are pretty long and extravagant. Not it's just chocolate added to milk. They want chalky milk? Get that chalky milk. I want chalky milk too. I haven't had any chalky milk in a while. Alright, well, I mean, cool. We got stuff and things. Yay! Skill trainer medicals. I think that was a bunch from chat last time. So, thankfully we have enough power left over for now, but we do need to redo our geothermal. We had one of them pop over here. Right there. That's where the Earth Hussy puts out its energy that we need to tap into. Geothermal. Right there. The rest of the grid, it seems to be fine. Yeah, no, we're seeing plenty of... Thank you, Husbando. Not just for adding more balls to the chamber, but for the pictures of your meat. Look delicious. If someone finds a way to get stabbed in the same foot twice, the problem is not the supervision, it's the supervise. A little bit. A little bit. Alright, we're gonna flag all these pants for pickup and they're all gonna get destroyed. But there are some good pants there. What's the state of people's pants? They're kind of tattered. Why does Wolfie wear elephant leather pants? I have questions. Cowie, you need new pants. Those are good pants. You get the blue good pants. Colonists that are looked after get the good pants. Colonists that are not, you get the same old tattered pants you've always had. Kailasa deserves good pants. Lizard skin pants. Don't worry about it. Medic gets good pants. I have a character in this world. I don't recall. You might have gotten eaten. I'm not sure. Let me check his. Yeah, you're right here. You got nothing. Your character exists. They're also stoned. They're high as a fucking kite. Gear. You have a cowboy hat. You know, it's not too bad. You have a cowboy hat and a dream. Let's flag that for pickup. Let's start moving corpses over to where they can't get resurrected. That is a thing for anomaly. So that is number one goal right now, so clean up as many corpses as we have possible. We also want to pick up all of our lungs. That's a sentence. Thank you. Thanks for the t-shirt, Xander. I don't even have to look where they're at. That's gonna take up a lot of their time. But they do have some busted up t-shirts, so we'll give Wolfie that shirt right there. We'll give Cowie that one. Bomage gets that one. Xerus gets that one, and some drugs because Xerus is a hussar and needs go juice. You can't go without go juice. I guess people need new ones. Yeah, it's starting to get pretty tattered. That's gonna make them very upset. They do not like tattered gear. Alright, Xenos is now level 18 skill-wise. And he's going back to bed. Alright, let's see what we got here. Going down the line on this one. Ashley's still recovering, health-wise. Yeah, I mean, you're being looked after. There's just not much we can do at this point. Beta gets a new t-shirt. Silver gets a new t-shirt. Inspired recruitment for Ray. Thank you for the for the Devil Strand. We'll put that to good use. That's the good shit. And thank you for random weapons. Is this... So this is... Where's this? That is a lot of randomized weapons. Okay. I like how one of the randomized weapons is just a piece of ironwood. I guess with any new ones, the bad part about chalky milk is I basically guzzle it and then I'm full and I still want chalky milk. You know what? Valid. You know what? I'm going to upgrade Varsity from just a simple shank to this legendary sword because the hero needs a legendary plasteel sword. Let's get you that. This is an excellent incendiary launcher. Who wants that? That's a Zabe's weapon. Also, welcome on in. Sorry if I missed anybody while I was going through the battles and now sorting through all this nonsense. But welcome on in. We're trying to progress through here a little bit. Need an anomaly project, right? Research. I also didn't do any other research, so. Goal enhancements is being researched, so that's fine. Our main research, we just got hospital beds. So what else do we need here? Probably want advanced lights. Advanced lights is nice. I'm not too interested in xenogenetics this time around because it's a giant pain in the ass, when I'm being honest. You blame Solo, you shit, Sim. How's it going, Sim? How have you been? Wait, who's the Mech Lord suit from? That's for Flynn. Let's go, Husbando. Let's get you that Mech Lord suit and a Mech Lord helmet también. $40, 41 dusters. That's a lot of. Let me see. Let me see how this goes. Gear. I don't think they can wear those. I mean, here's the thing. They'll get turned into good quality cloth for me, so it's not a bad thing. So, but there are a lot of pawns that aren't being very well kept. So, we will get these pawns with their busted ass cloth jackets to put these excellent ones on. There you go, Varsity. You can have that one on there. Rare Thrumbles, yay! Use them how you wish. Thank you, thank you. And so the dump, yeah. No, we'll get like Sadira a pretty purple one. Is there a purple duster here? Because they do need these to stay warm with the coming winter once again. This is the best thing to wear if you need protection and mobility. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, unless you're a full-on architect up soldier, you'll be this would do for that. Let's give Allie one of those. I'm trying to give them at least the very, very good ones. Nami, as I try to give her something, started wild in. Love that. Nami Tariel has become overwhelmed with horrible visions, rambling about things that only she can see. She will snap out of it in a few hours. This happening is a poor mood because she's depressed. I mean, valid. Alright, you get that. Shiro gets an excellent Mega Sloth Wolf for one. Right. Oh, look how cute they look now. The little icons. Shinobi, you get one of those. Ruri, you already have a good one. So can I give you something better here? We can match the goods. There's an excellent one right there. I don't really think of Ruri when I see that color, but the quality of it surpasses fashion in RimWorld anyway, because you'll fucking die in RimWorld if you don't gear up. All right, Duke's still in the hospital, but you know what? Duke has better gear to wear than a dog leather jacket. Plus, they look real sharp. They do. All right, Zara. Let's get Zara in here as well. You look neat. Cub, you have a hyperweave jacket. We'll give you this one over here. You could be dashing in Devil Strand. Iggy's on full Eltex, and Corey has a dog leather jacket as well. Are the leather jackets better than? I don't think they're better than dusters, right? For the totality of what you're doing here. Everyone dressed like Morpheus. Essentially, yeah. All right, Xeris, who's now high on drugs. Bowmage with no armor also gets one. All right, cool. Everything else get picked up, and then Mech Link. All right, Husbando, let's go. And let's get you your own robot.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
How can you spot a nosy pepper?
How?
It gets jalapeno business.
I hate that she nailed it. Why didn't Nicole can't nail shit, but she pronounces that? Okay, thank you for the biddies, Beta. Yeah, so the bowling is going to happen here shortly. We have 281 points for believers versus 224,000 points for non-believers. Congrats, Husbando. You are now a Mechanitor. One of the moons on this planet has orbited in front of the sun. An eclipse has begun. Bandwidth pack. Let's see what you got. You got a Constructoid, Husbando. So that's pretty cool. Constructoids are very, very good. Most of the corpses are gone now, right? Also, these are the shirts, so where are we for that? So cloth t-shirt, good. All right, let's go down the line here and just give people new shirts. Just to replace. I don't know why Ash isn't getting better. I'm curious about that. And I'll get those eyeballs inside of your pawn here soon. Ooh, 48%. Let's get, Kailasa deserves to upgrade in a shirt there. Rosa can get another shirt as well. Corey can get there's no yellow shirt to match their other outfits, so we'll do something that pops in contrast to it, because fashion. Advanced Lights, that was very fast. Jesus, I forget how fast we learn things at these levels. That's actually very, very nice that we learned that within a few minutes. Alright, we're just going to go down the line here and get everyone the goods. Because they have been here a while, so these pawns are going to have... Solu, what do you need for me to get the big bonds? Let's see, who's a doctorologist? So we have a long list of doctorologists at this point. Ray's at the very top with the skill of 20. Ali is at the top of the skill of 20. Kailasa's at 19. Rosa's at 19. Azum is injured, but she's at a 19 as well. Geometry is at 18. And Corey is at 18. And after that, it drops off to Kawi at 13 skill. And ideally, all right, so we can start actually placing lights out here. So we were building on top of everything else, so we should probably get back to that since we don't really have a lot of things here. Let me see, who sent me those eyeballs? It was Silver, right? Bandwidth pack. All right, so Silver Talent, let's get you those eyeballs right here, right now, since we are doing pretty good for ourselves. Architect right eye, Architect left eye. Where are we? Oh no, they have a scratch on their ear and it's aching. That's unfortunate. Can we get what's it called? Are there like prosthetic ears in this game? I don't know. This is a long list. There we go. Can I peep your skills? Absolutely, Cub. Let's go. Where are you at? Let's see. Right there. There goes your gear. You have a shield belt, but you are a pacifist. You about to buy a gear? Oh, let me see shortly. Why is everything green? Eclipses don't turn things green, right? That is your gear. There are your stats. Alright, the prediction's about to end here. We have 281,000 points for believers versus 227k for non-believers. And I'll show you here in a second, Beta, what we need for your big bots. I don't think we're ready for tier 2 bots. You've already learned how to do them. We've unlocked that. It's just a matter of progression through it. So if you want tier 2 mugs, I will go tier 2 mugs. Tier 2 bots, I will work on tier 2 bots. Is the mug known? No, the mug is now a variable because people were playing the odds and playing capitalist tacos. So now we're adding another variable, and I'm not showing you what my mug is. It created a lopsided taco economy, as it were. Alright, so let's get that. You can just take this, right? Yeah, you can implant that for yourself. Mug shy, I hear it happens when you get older, not just when you're older, too. Who's this for, Azim? Is that for you? Do you want to be a doctor? I mean, you're already pretty high skilled, so I guess you just want to cap off what you're able to do with your doctorology. Signal chip. All right, thank you for the chip. I think we're good on chips, but those chips can be used for other stuff anyway. Thank you for the bionic ear. We'll get that installed real soon. Let's see. By popular opinion, your channel has triggered foggy weather. Hopefully it helps. Thanks, chat. It's foggy and raining and an eclipse. Oh, wait. Oops. Don't worry about it. So I'm gonna eat, so you might have to resolve the prediction. Oh, I'll do it. It's fine. I'll handle that. I wish I could give away points, but I can't. But who's going to force us to listen to horrible jokes now? That's the question, isn't it? Let me see. Right. Got it. There we go. I did that incorrectly. So now we're going to correct things. That would have been hilarious though, if this had gone through on the wrong character like I had.
Beta, beta, bata, beta, beta, both.
My grandfather was a master musician and an expert fisherman. He could even tune a can.
Thanks, Beta. Go get your food. What do we need for big bots? Big bots, so we already have standard mech tech. High mech tech, we need the multi-ionizer, which we have now. So I need to learn standard mech tech, which will unlock high mech tech, which will unlock ultra mech tech. So it's just a matter of studying that. So let's study that. And increase our mechs. Thank you for the biddies. Better go get your food, dude. We can say they need a signal chip to upgrade your mech just to large mech gestation. Yeah, so we've already got the chips and all that, but those chips do get used for other things anyway, so it is not a waste in any capacity. That's a fueled stove and not an electrical one. Son of a... Okay. Let's make sure that we're getting rid of all that clothing because I don't want the value of that in here. Burn apparel forever. Details. Good or worse. Okay, that's the way that works. That's fine. It's just nighttime, so nobody's actually doing anything. Xenos is in the hospital recovering, as is Duke. Silver is having your eyeballs implanted. You have both Architect eyeballs, Silver. You are good to go there. Ashley is still not recovering. Why? Like your Architect stuff is still good there. It's just I guess it's just a matter of recovery. Just a lot of wounds. Let's flag that for pickup. Somebody has a minigun here that they should probably come and get. Sadira, I'm gonna give you a minigun. That way you can shoot some bitches, as is your right. Yeah, Kevin, whenever you're ready to go, we can do the ballooning as you desire. Then holy shit, that's just a lot of stuff there. Side trainer invisibility. I think that's for Geo, right? Gain it anyways. Alright, so thank you again for the support this week, friends. I appreciate it very, very much. We'll be going with our balloning for this week. Hi, Chuchu. Why is he? Oh, he's eating millet. Oh, he's going to be very unhappy that you can be over right by him while he's eating millet. We'll get back to the game here. We'll leave the game running. Of course, if anything happens, you will still hear it happening, even though I won't be able to do anything with it. You're going to get large solo here. For those of you who decided that I will get shot with a Nerf gun, please enjoy the meaty thuds. I'm going to keep my headset on, though, because last week I got hit in the ear and I had a little bit of tinnitus afterwards. So, safety first. And we'll get back to the game here in a second. Chuchu, he's been yelling all fucking day. Alright, here we go. Oh, nope. Let's move this out the way. There we go. Alright, let's get on with the balloning. You have faith in me? Me too. How do I do it? I got it. Alright. Don't worry about it. I went with the smaller mug this week. But you know. The fabled double. Ready whenever you are, Mimi. Oh, she's talking to Cashew. What's he got to say?
He's coming over here.
You gonna supervise? Double mugging? They both have tea, yes. I poured it out.
He didn't like the sound of it.
You don't want to get it. Hola, Rosa. Why am I so wet? But can she get both mugs? It's in. Not the moneymaker. Why are there so many fucking balls? Look, just so that there's no complaint that there's two mugs, she got both, okay? Okay, she got both. Kind of hard to see on this one. But you can see that she did, in fact, get the ball there. Is she on a winning streak? So the winners get double? No. Twitch, much like myself, cannot count, so you can't expect the system to be able to account for that. You know, I didn't account for what if she actually sunk double balls. That makes it legit. It's not just me on my bullshit with the tricky mugs now. It's actually legit. All right. Excuse me. Let's do the prediction here and handle that. Believers, you are rewarded once again. Choose outcome. Yes. Complete prediction. By the time I accidentally closed out stream, did it make... She sunk a ball in both my mugs. I cheated, Breezy. I had two mugs because I think I'm cute. Like, tee-hee, I got the smaller mug, but it's two mugs. And then she sank two of them. One in each mug. Thank you, Kailas, for the on-screen celebration and the biddies. I had to pause. Son of a sea biscuit. 2 mugs, 2 balls, 1 for each of them. Oh wait, our drug facilities are now open. Hell yeah, let's go. We'll knock that out. And then we'll put 2 steel doors in each one. But thank you again, friends, for, again, the incredible support. My thigh is now wet. I'm just upset because Iggy is happy. I mean, that's fair. I understand. Let's flag this for pickup. How long until so we provoked the void at the very end of the stream, which is why we had flesh walls. This is on cooldown for 5 days. So we have 5 days until we can actually provoke the void some more. In case you are tracking our void progression, we are right here. We are missing 1. This is the Gray Pal, and unfortunately, we're not guaranteed to get it, even if when we provoke the void again. I missed the balling, Drat. I believed in you, though. Yeah, she sunk 2 balls in 2 different mugs. So 1 in each one, Sadira. she nailed it. Also, since Iggy raids 5 days a week, tomorrow night after Mimi stream, we're going to do some repo. If anyone is interested, that'll be Saturday night repoing. Not on stream. This is... get out of here, balls. Incredible Kawaii, ladies and gentlemen. New lovers. Zera courted Medic Angel by implying good things about her own family background. Okay. Congratulations, Medic. Are Brady's horses, are they still happy? No, they need more sippy juice. If I gave the cobras sippy juice, you think they'd be happier and would stop killing everything? Is this the key? Is fruit juice the key? Alright, we're growing things there. We have 2 steel doors here. And I need to get that, there it is, the wooden drug lab going down here. We also need another means of cooking. Is that production? I think it's production, right? Electric stove, let's go. Okay, they'll get that going there. We have, alright, so we have a lot of meat thanks to we got a lot of meat. Our dudes are cooking away. I need that space there. So we got that. Our hospitals are looking snazzy thanks to you, friends. Thank you very much for the vitals monitors. Hopefully that'll help Ashley recover there. We need to prepare these bedrooms. Their bedrooms are lacking in literally anything. So that's not good. Did I send myself a bunch of blood torches is the question. And again, we need to remove all corpses from the map because the Gray Paw in the next form revives every single corpse on the map. I believe it's the Gray Paw that does it, and then they become shamblers for a set period of time. So we don't want any corpses out here to be turned into shamblers. There they are, right there. Oh, that's so many of them. Okay, I need somebody to come up here. Narshe, please. There's no spot for it. Okay. Metal horror is emerging. What the not a metal horror again. No. Metal horrors are emerging, slicing through flesh and skin. These nightmarish-bladed creatures are cutting their way out of their hosts. Metal horrors are emerging from Rosalera implanted before arrival at your colony. Koyanagi implanted during surgery by Rosalera. Okay. So Rosa arrived with the metal horror inside of her, and then she put one inside of Ashley, which is why Ashley isn't recovering. Rosalera's metal horror emerged for unknown reasons. These horrifying metallic parasites live inside the victim, taking control of higher reasoning via a network of hair-thin metallic filaments that they spread throughout the body and brain. They control the victim's mind and compel them to infect others with new metal horrors. Wow, wow. This is what she gets for calling my firefly sperm? Okay, but why do fireflies look like sperm? That doesn't answer the question. Okay. Well, how do I want... Okay, Cowie, I need you up here. Wolfie, I need you in the hospital. This explains why Ash wasn't... Oh, why Ashley wasn't recovering and Ashley's almost dead. Why did it look like sperm? No, yeah, the question still stands. I need Azam over here as well to help out. Because this is going to get ugly. Medic, no. Arcsane. We need Arcsane up here to help out in the fields with Rosa. I think Rosa is still alive. I think it's just the metal horror has emerged out of her. So let's watch it happen. No, there it is. Because it parted with Xenos right before the invite. Valid. Why has he got RGB sperm though? This is the next question. Alright, we'll send Cowie and Arcsane there to attack the metal horror. And ideally we can steal one away and study it in Hotel Anomaly over here. You pooped it out? We're gonna need a doctor to look you over, Rosa, if that is the case. Alright, so that's there. This one hasn't popped out yet. So I wonder if it's still in Ashley, which is the problem. Let's see, let's check Ash. No, so it's currently cutting its way out of your body. Can we extract it from your body? No, we can't really remove it. Invasive surgery to find any hidden abnormalities within a patient. I think we can do this and extract it via surgical inspection, I think. Mrs. Metal Horror emerging. Yeah. So we'll get Wolfie there. We gotta handle this one up here though. Rosa got up and fucking ran. She just pooped it out and she's like, nah, fuck that. I don't want that noise. How my pawn looks there is how Endo feels is canon it is. Rosa, please, I need you to come over to the hospital. We can't get you into the hospital because you're not injured. Oh, wait, the chat healed you. Good job, chat. A wave of nanites has flown through your colony and healed everyone's superficial wounds except for Ash. And actually, he's full health now. Never mind. But the metal horror is still emerging from Ashley. All right, well, where's Cowie at? You gotta come here and kill this thing. Oh, Cowie got cut up by the metal horror. I think Arcsane is okay. Alright, is it dead? Oh, it got turned to bioferrite. Okay, well, Cowie, you go to the hospital wing. Good job. Wait, where's Ashley? Ashley ran off because it got healed up. Alright, Azam, as you were. Wolfie, you get to hang out here. How's this going? Alright, that's going pretty good. No, but when you go to bed, it's true. I am hearing more combat though. Why is the Brady horse half dead? Oh, the metal horse right here. Holy shit. No, you leave Baby Horse alone. You piece of shit. Xenos. Everybody. No, Xenos doesn't have weapon because he dropped it because he got frail. Wolfie, I swear to Jesus, if you don't get there in time to... It's a baby metal horror too. Wolfie, why can you not kill this fucking... It's literally a baby. Jesus Christ. Alright, I need Ray out here to take care of Brady the horse. Alright, Geometry's already handling it actually. Xenos is frail? Well, he has a limp wrist. He dropped his hammer whenever he got dropped. Alright, Geometry, I believe in you. Let's see. Kailasa performed an extensive surgical inspection of Code Yanagi. She says that she found no anomalies. However, a doctor may lie if it is in their own self-interest. What does that mean? What if Kailasa also has a metal horror inside of them? That's not the problem, like for future me, not for right now. That's fine. Give me my detox lungs and no one gets hurt. Wait, I saw your surgery, Kailasa. Let's see what your body parts are like. Oh, you don't have detox lungs. You know what? Detox lungs it is. Install. Where are the lungs? They're on the right hand side. What is this? It's an Architect arm. Who's sending me Architect arms? Who wants to get armed up in here? Mechlord's suit for Max. All right, Max. Let's get you that Mechlord suit. Do you want this to be for Max 1, 2, 3, or 4? I don't know which one is a Mechanitor. Yeah, that one's a Revenant. It has a Revenant spine. That one has nothing. Yeah, there's 2 Maxes. We'll give it to the first Max since he already has the backbone for it. And a Mechlord helmet as well. New research is available. Okay. Let's see. Your discovery of the metal horror has yielded new insights. You can now research the following anomaly projects. Metal blood serum. Architect. Alright, Silver, you want Architect arms. Gotcha. So already flagged those for pickup. They'll be brought in. Thank you for the ice cream, chat. Oh, ice cream. Chat sent me ice cream to feel better in the hospital. Sure. Sounds like everyone was your victim. Wow. Me? Who? It means the colony is about to become a Carpenter movie. Feels like it sometimes. Gotta be honest. Alright, so we're disposing of our toxic waste packs. Pretty good. Silink Neuroformer Geometry. Alright, let's get you that Silink Neuroformer. I'm assuming these are just taken. Why is Ashley back in the hospital? What the fuck? Oh, right, because we did the inspection. Kailasa, your operation is going smoothly, or will be shortly. No, Rosa only betrayed one person, but to be fair, it wasn't Rosa that betrayed anybody. It was the entity inside the Rosa that betrayed the colony. So you can't really blame Rosa when she was implanted with the metal horror before she even arrived. Yeah, she just pooped it out. Can I implant Rosa with a peg leg? No, Rosa can't. That's up to Rosa. Varsity, free game, honestly. He's got 2 pawns. He's got a spare. But others, they have to be willing to accept their bits. Why science? That's a pretty good reason.
Betrayed the colony?
Mhm.
Is this RimWorld or Battlestar Galactica?
Listen, I've never actually watched Battlestar Galactica. I feel like I missed out. We need big lights. Huge lights. Where would it be? Would it be under... What would lighting be under? Security? No. Power? No. Miscellaneous? No. There you go, geometry. You've been upgraded thrice. Power? No. Structure? No. Production? No. Zone? No. Orders? No. Furniture? Furniture. Floodlights. Let's fucking go. Floodlights. A high intensity light that's good for large outdoor spaces. Okay, so got you there, geometry. Thank you very much. Cub wants skill trainers for artistry. You know what? I vibe with that. Let's go. We need art. You're somewhere around here. There you are. You're currently naked in the shower, but there you go, Cub. I got yourself and I gave it to you. Yes, Max, you're up here. You are now wearing the crown. I don't know what it is, but it's expensive. That is the Mech Lord stuff. So if you want to send yourself... I forget what the chip is for the Mech Lord suit. But you can be a Mechanitor, so that way you can have your own little robot. Level 20 artistry, Cub. You are now... You have become art itself, puppy. There you go. Yeah, look at that. So we want these everywhere. Well, not everywhere. We want these to be predominantly... in a lot of places, just because, again, we want them to be... We want place lit up. That's what I meant to say initially, and then I just ESL, don't worry about it. Man, there's a lot of stuff, and I definitely need to light up this place, because... my villagers can't see shit. Okay, Bowmage is... Oh, we're running out of lumber. Gotcha. What are all these? So these are control sublinks. Are these for a neural implant, which gives a Mechanitor an additional control group? Additionally, the sublink slightly increases the work speed of any mechanoids controlled by the Mechanitor. Was this sent by Don or somebody else? I remember Don was trying to get a sublink that they couldn't really handle because they weren't high enough. But I don't know that they're the ones who sent me the standard one as well. All right. Let's smoothen this out so that way our drug lab is somewhat respectable in its... What do you mean it's a raid by Decay Team? Oh, chat sent me a raid. Thanks, chat. A group of wasters from Decay Team have arrived nearby. They are attacking immediately. How many? It was in you, Kamiko. I look, listen, I know I could trust in that not being you. Well, it was a good run. Oh, let's see what happens. Are there any bombs nearby for these idiots to walk over? There's one over there. Son of a... Okay. So, they're going to come down here through this pass. And then through here too. Okay. Okay, well, here we go. Wolfie's about to lose his shit, so that's good. Let's go. They are wasters, so they're gonna be attacking us with ranged attacks, which are not very good. Team minigun right there on the right hand side. Team flamethrowers on the left. Kailas is down for surgery. Rip. I'm gonna miss Kailas after this. Wow.
Is this geologist gonna have to cap radar?
It's looking like it, honestly. All right, I need to get Duke. I need you to get your gun back. It's over here. I haven't had a chance to go through all this. Comes a pacifist era, Duke. Simric can join Team Melee as the ghoul that they are. Darksmack still has nothing. Ray will bring me back as a doctor. Fisty can go there in the middle. Max has nothing. Azim has Megabunk. Antonio the Ghoul joined the squad there. Crush has a Doomsday rocket device. Varsity has a legendary sword but no gear, so I'm not going to send you in because I don't want you to die. You will absolutely get headshot. Shiro's got a minigun. Xenos needs to go. Where did Xenos drop? He dropped around right here, right? He had this good sword, I believe. Yeah, that belongs to Xenos. So let's get you that sword right there. That way you can actually come and fight with your waifu. Garnet's got a Doomsday rocket device. You know what? I'll bring one of these along for now. Nami has a space gun. Ali, Nada, and Arshay has a sword. Sadira has a minigun. Let's fucking go. Alright. We fight again. We fight again. Goodbye, sweet medic bear. The colony and my bear are doomed. No, we're fine. We can win this fight. That's a lot of dudes. Wait, one of these idiots might actually walk towards the explosive. Where's it at? I can't see shit. Oh, it's way over here, though. Ah, that would have been so good, though. Oh, please come this way. Oh, wait, one of you, please. Please, just right there. Swamp, I believe in your dumb ass. Swamp? No, they didn't do it. Okay, wait, Gomez! No, they almost did, though. Alright. It is a pacifist. All my friends will be slaughtered before the killers get to It's true. I don't think we have much in the way of explosives around here either. Unfortunately. But they did split up, so let's see what they do here. Okay, Ashley. Alright, you guys come over here. Get the melee crew together here. Nice and tight. That way we can move together as a unit. Actually, who else has a... Xenos has a sword, so you can come here and help out Azum. Who else had a Doomsday rocket device? It was Krister, right? Yeah, Krister can come over here as well. Wow.
I'm not saying Solu is old, but he's still scared to put spaces in file names. Hence the underscore in his name kappa.
Thank you for the biddies. No, I like the underscore. Twitch wouldn't accept it. Let's go on Asticon Rim Wim. Let's see what's about to happen with the rimming, by the way. See, I'm not saying I voted for something much gentler, but we would have survived a meteorite. It's true. Alright, so this crew here can handle this, I believe. Shiro, can you start shooting, please? Or is that too far away? It's too far away. Not worth it, gotta be honest, not yet. We'll sit on the Doomsday rocket device for now. Alright, Silver's gonna start shooting actually. Where's the other group? Alright, so they're scattered over here. Mayo's on the left hand side. That's fine. Mayo can go fuck off over there. No! I mean, that's not gonna go well for us. Alright, all of you over here. They are wasters. Yep. So that impact itself doesn't necessarily do any damage, but they are going to start dropping toxic waste on our heads. Which is the issue here. Alright, drop that there. Let's see how it do. Oh, okay. Pretty good. I mean, it is called a doomsday device for a reason, right? Good job, Garnet. Please get out of the poison. Silver down here. You all down here. Melee group waiting to move in for now. Ooh, I need you guys to move over a little bit. Actually, Krister, can you reach from there? You can. Well, let them get a little bit closer. Let's see if we can actually get more coverage on this shot here. Alright, melee crew is about to handle that. Minigun crew, please back it up. Alright, so let's have these melayers drop back over here. Alright, that went pretty well. Squad over here is doing well for themselves shooting wise. We obviously were taking some damage because they are shooting back. But we can have them move up here. And then we'll have this squad just literally run up here. Freaking Mayo and Gomez. Do I have anybody in the house here that can actually fight? No. Xenos and Azim, I need you guys to actually come over here. We'll have Kawi and crew handle that part right there. You guys can actually kill these two dudes that are trying to be sneaky from around here. Alright, you'll go 1v1 them. Thanks for the biddies, Breezy. This is for solo _8. Wow, we don't speak of 8. All right, you guys, straight up rush them right there. Attack them. Attack them. I just noticed, look at this little robot here right here sweeping up the fire. Good job, guy. Alright, you go over here and take care of Marcus. Fissy, you take care of that dude. Wolfie, you take care of that dude. Nami died. Well, Nami down. All right, they're about to give up. How are we doing on this side? Azim's beating the shit out of Mayo. Xenos is about to go fight Gomez. Literally, the bot Kumiko. I need my ghoul homies to come over here and start fighting Andy. Fist, I need you to kill Swamp. Wolfie, I need you to go kill Swamp as well. This crew is still shooting at... No, they need to shoot at Emma later. Kawie's here just vibing. She can go attack Kenna. The ghouls are fine there. Wolfie can solo Swamp, so we'll have them attack Andy. Xenos is beating the shit out of Gomez. Azam is about to kill Mayo. My D&D character is Yanti, so I'll go with Snake. So, okay, everyone, name their favorite casing: camel, snake, or kebab. I'm reading in reverse. Good job, Kawi. Good job, everybody. That was again not exactly a fun fight, but you did very well for yourselves. Good job. Is Azam still killing Mayo? Yeah, she killed the shit out of Mayo, and Xenos killed the other person. So good job. They're still fighting Andy. I need somebody with a gun to finish them off because I don't want to go inside the thing. Alright, Kawie's giving Skullman the old 1-2. Kawi just murdering a dude in cold blood as she does. Must be a Friday night. Alright, no, Sadira is down! Alright, Kailasa's still in the fucking hospital. What's she doing trying to rescue Sadira? That's fine. I'm not going to tell Kailasa what to do. In the meantime, Silver is trying to land a shot on the person just a few feet away, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm going to squish the frog. Thank God I missed him. I don't want to accidentally step on froggies. No, froggies are friends. You'll get there, Silver. I believe in you. Any second now. Oh, they landed a hit. They can take a hit, apparently. That is a new Doomsday rocket device, so since that did so well, we'll give Krister another one. Doomsday rocket launcher. Inspired creativity for Cub. Thanks to High Mood, Primo Cub has experience and inspiration. The next item, art, or furniture they create will be 2 quality levels higher than it would otherwise be. This even allows the creation of legendary items. Inspiration will end after 8 days, or when the creation is completed. Nice, nice. Nami's fucking dead. Thank you, Kumiko, for the IEDs. I will do a better job of putting them in proper places. Thank you, Geometry, for the Resurrection Serum. Let's flag that for pickup. Are they dead yet, Silver? Good job. Good job. We'll steal their medicine, and then we'll feed their corpses to the meat trees. Where the meat trees hunger. The meat trees will eat well today. We actually killed most of that raid too. Sim, please eat a corpse. I need you to... Antonio, please, you also deserve to eat Andy the engineer. What does Andy the engineer, what would it even taste like, I wonder? I don't think I want to know. But let's flag these corpses. They'll get tossed over there. Our forest will grow ever larger, ever more beautiful. Alright, let's see what we have for... You guys sent me a bunch of bonus weapons, so let's see what we have. We actually have some good weapons out of this. We have a good mono sword. It's a good sword, though. It's not necessarily the Persona mono sword. A plasma sword that's good, so that's actually pretty solid. A metal cord sword with the cutting edge. Plasma is wrapped around the core, held in place by an energy field. Targets are both sliced by the metal core as well as burned or ignited by the plasma sheath. Kind of hard to go wrong with plasma swords, I'm being honest. I believe Medic wanted to be a medic, and we have some spares medic things that we were sent last week, so... Medic, welcome. Well, I don't know how much this will do for you, but we can try and at least give these to you. There we go with that. I mean, there's just straight up some good guns here, so that's a chain shotgun. Steel mace, don't necessarily need that. A mortar, a chain shotgun, a legendary snipey rifle. Narshe has a sword. Does Narshe want us? What about Ali? Ali, what do you have? You have a shooting skill of 1. You know what? Perfect for a legendary sniper rifle. We have a legendary ironwood pila. Ponte las pilas! Reviving Nami. Is her body still available is #1 question. It might have already been fed to the... She's missing a head. At this point, I think I'm willing to leave pawns that were not cared for and go the way of the pawn that wasn't cared for. That's a minigun that was dropped. But that'll be useful for other pawns. Worry not, Geo. We will, unless you really want me to revive her, I will revive her for you if you so desire. Too much as Rivals and I already hate humans again. Marvel Rivals does have that effect on folks. It's kind of funny. Sim and Antonio are having... Why are they staring at each other? Fucking ghouls get along. Your ghouls are the same colony. Look at this stare down. Who's gonna flinch first? I'm invested now. Which of the ghouls will flinch first? Speaking of pawns, Wolfie, let's see. You're not very happy. You have Architect legs. Your melee is 20. Your construction could be capped out, as could your mining. But you lack Arco, so you want arms, eyes next, Wolfie. I uninstalled and have not regretted it. Yeah, I get that. Alright, standard mech tech has been attained. Summon War Queen possible. You can now build a mech band antenna which a Mechanitor can use to summon a War Queen. If you defeat the War Queen, it will drop the following items: the Power Focus chip, or I can research it and not get my ass beat. So, what do I need for high mech tech? I guess I'm missing the chip. Power Focus chip is what I need. I thought I had one of those. Well, unfortunately, it's just WoW for people who don't play EverQuest. Wow. Oh, look at our meat forest. I mean, I like Rivals. I like the skins. The skins are nice. I'm looking at you, Emma Frost. It's just a different flavor, right? Same game style, different flavor. Alright, Sadira's in the hospital. Xenos is in the hospital. Corey, Medic, Cowie, Ashley, and Iggy are all in the hospital. Being treated. Just a different skin. That's all. I've been enjoying Rivals, but I don't play it long. I play it for a little bit and then only with friends, and then I quit out. Because it ain't for me. Not solo anyway. I couldn't play Overwatch that way either. So I just hung out, played a little bit, enjoy the skins, and then be on my way. This is an excellent incendiary launcher. What do we give Varsity and incendiary launchers? So Varsity already has... well, this is Varsity 2, not Varsity 1. A Doomsday rocket device. So that's good for Varsity. So we'll leave that there for you. Schnooby, Rudy, Krister, Don, Max. What's Max like? Max can shoot, so we'll give you an incendiary launcher. It'll be like Helldivers. Awful, normal. So usually whenever you get the randomized weapons like that, there can be some actually very good weapons in there. That does not seem to be the case this time around. Like the one time Brady had that one gun that just blasted a laser and set an entire area on fire. That was cool. This is a smoke launcher. Huh. A wide-barreled smoke shell launcher. The shell will, upon impact, release a cloud of smoke, obscuring incoming shots and preventing turrets from locking on. That could be nice. Hola, Smoothie. Good evening. But yeah, I like both games. It's just like any other game. Different, same genre, different thing. I like Rivals because of the characters and all that in it. I also love me some Lucio though. So this is Wolfie's Arcotech arms. Gotcha. Alright, Wolfie, you're going under the knife. Would be a shame if something happened while you were getting your Arcotech arms installed. And a bionic heart. Is that for you, Kailasa? We can get you a bionic heart. Absolutely. How's the rim? We've been attacked. We've been under siege from the start. So last week I thought I was slick, Smoothie. I was like, haha, I'm gonna end on this cliffhanger because 6 meat holes just opened up. And then when I went to go live today, I was like, ah, shit, I have 6 meat holes that just opened up. So we started off by fighting a lot of those dudes, a lot of those finger spikes and all that. And then it turns out Rosalera had a metal horror inside of her this entire time. And since she's our top doctor, she implanted a metal horror in somebody else. So we had the metal horrors essentially slash their way out of their host bodies. And then there was 2 other raids from just random raids. So me holes in our rimming? Yeah, it tracks. Oh, it definitely tracks. Alright, Fist of Snake is high as a fucking kite. Genetic Psychite. They need Psychite. Okay. I need to finish. Oh, I didn't finish building this. My entire area is fucked on the inside. All right, let's do this. Build our our regular drug lab. That's right, our drug lab. What can I actually produce with this? Bills. Add bill. I can make joint. I can only make. Okay, sure. We're making a lot of drugs. So can I get us that? Absolutely. Bowmage, you have your gear is there. You only have a cowboy hat and a bison wool duster, courtesy of Lemon Drop, and a Hellcat rifle. So gear wise, you're not packing much there at all. There go your stats for you to peruse. What's a little metal horror between? Exactly. Sharing is caring, Rosa. I'll not hear otherwise from anybody else. And Smoothie, we assume at this point that we got all the metal horrors, but there's no way to know if anybody else had one implanted in them by Rosa. So we'll find out. I'm not worried. All right, please. Azim's gonna go rescue Fist of Snake. Thank you. But right, they need Psychite. Okay. I'll be real. I did think you said Rosa had a metal horror. No, metal horror. It was probably horror. Yeah, it's the accent. The accent's a little funny. Rosa has a little shop of metal horrors. Exactly. All right. Thank you, me, for the hard drugs. Let's administer those to Fist. There you go. Psychite, administer. I like how it comes in T form. I'm a small business. Yeah. All right, where are we? All right, so I mean, look, listen, we're vibing along. The horrors are continuing. Metal Horror was your nickname in uni. Wow. Same. All right, we gotta flag all this shit to just. How big is this? You know, I could spend the time. Allie, I need you now. Alley of the sniper rifle. Also, we need to install these up here because our defenses were lacking. Our defenses were found wanting. Kumiko provides the big booms. These dudes came in. Why am I lagging all of a sudden? Am I in 14? I couldn't be. No, I'm not. Huh. Interesting. Alright, I need all cloth to go in here. Textiles. There we go. Third match update. Still hate humanity. Are you doing ranked or just, you know, some quick play action? Alright, Allie, I need you to shoot that IED. Nice shot. I need you, little robot friend. I need you to be over here. Any second now, Allie. You're gonna destroy all of those shirts for me. Wait, can actually... Yeah, I can't desynthesize them. Quick play. It's breaking the soul. Those healers. Ooh, that was a close shot. I believe in you, Allie. You can hit that bomb. Oh, that was close. There's like balls around too. It really is, actually. Man, I've been thinking about it. I want to try that recipe for my... Shex, no! Shex! Shex, please. I gotta protect the homie. Is Allie a stormtrooper? They have a shooting skill of 1. That was a stormtrooper shot, though. I gotta be honest. Any second now, Allie's gonna nail this. Yeah, medic, we survived. Well, Nami didn't. Nami got fucking eaten, but you know, other than that, we're fine. Ooh, close. Not close. Nope. You know what? Maybe we'll take a different approach. Maybe we'll take a different approach and just burn everything instead. Gonna throw me some bots. Fuck them up. Hola, papi. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Medic. I also give you our spare medic neurotrainers, so your medical skills up to 13. Fist of Snake has hard drugs in their body so they can walk again. Mood. Bowmage wants 2 skill trainers for shooting. Let's get those for you. Oh. Allie's having dark visions. Allie has become overwhelmed with horrible visions, rambling about things that only they can see. They will snap out of it in a few hours because of poor mood, because of darkness. I mean, fair. I haven't lit up their area yet, anywhere near enough. Let's get these for Bowmage as well. Cooking, mega important. Oh yeah, that'll get you up higher. 2 Arco... Oh, gonna cook faster as well. Okay, Bowmage, I respect it. I dig it. And Archotech legs for the zoomies. Alright. Once you've learned all your things and our hospital lightens up a little bit, we'll get to it. Kailasa, your surgeries are complete and a success, I believe. You have your... did I fuck up your kidneys? I gave you... Did you have detoxifier lungs before? You might have bonus parts now. It's okay, don't worry about it. Detoxifier kidney left. Detoxifier kidney right. I gave you the wrong enhanced kidney. You're gonna have 3 kidneys now. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. You didn't get kidneys? Did you get lungs? Oopsies. Lungs? Okay. Well, you know what? We'll slap them. You're getting somebody's kidneys. And lungs. It's part of our current ongoing sale. You know, buy 2 lungs, get 2 kidneys for free. That's just how we do it here in RimWorld. So you already got the lungs. Okay, nice. There you go. You got a heart? All right, let's see. Health. Brain, shoulder, lung, kidney, leg. And of course, as you said, a heart. Is it better to have extra parts or less parts? It depends. Depends on what parts you're talking about. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. Alright, our people need to actually start working, so let's get to mining this out and then giving actual lighting to these areas. So I guess we're mega lit up by these things now, so that's nice.
No.
Did you know that dogs can't operate MRI machines?
No.
But cats can.
Thank you for the biddies, beta. Welcome back. Fucking Ray jump scare. Forgot about that. I forget about it just long enough for it to be a reminder later on to know. That explains that. I feel like Ray was here to yell at you for your puns. That's what you get. Alright, let's see. Sure, why not? Thank you for the biddies though. Why did the hairs on the back of your neck just vibrate? Don't worry about it. Alright, so the Brady horse is in the stable. I think their condition is stable. I need somewhere to store my wood as well. I mean, I guess we have this area. What this area is for, right? But there's not really a lot of wood there. Okay. Wolfie, how'd your surgeries go? You needed prosthetic. You have arms. I think that's all you sent me, right? Oh look, oh wow, the wood fairy brought me a lot of wood, yay. Love that for us. Varsity, let's give Varsity a good hat. We can give Ruri a stylish hat as well. Snoopy as well. I wish I could give my ghouls little hats. I think they'd enjoy having little hats. Rosa, you can get a hat as well. And Bowmage, you had arms and eyeballs? Or legs? I think it was legs. 2 legs. 2 arms. We can do the surgeries now. What the hell? Bomage had... your right little toe got shot off. Unfortunate. That's okay. We'll replace that with an Architect. Right little toe. You ascended mining and cons. Yeah, we already applied those to you, Wolfie. So you should be good there on those skills. Yeah, you're kept out. Oh, you sense a disturbance in the forest. There's always a disturbance in the forest. That's the trick, Wolfie. So I'm going to handle all this nonsense at some point. Oh, there's a corpse right there. And I'm going to have to process all these materials, all these weapons, and melt them down to something else. Alright. Well, we lost Nami. Bye, Nami. We're pretty lit up here. We have plenty of meat. Our people are cooking. The people that are cooking should be cooking, right? Everybody else is... Nope. Sorry, Sadira. You can level up cooking very fast to be our colony's top chef. Xenos with the skill of 9. He is double fire, so it's probably worth letting him do that. In the meantime, Cub and Zera are dedicated to cooking for the colony. What colors would you like, Azam? Tell me more. I know this will be surprising, but you won versus 6 bots. Heck those bots. Good job, Narshay. And now, as a treat, Narshay, you get to haul these 3,000 pieces of lumber for me back to the colony. Good looking out. I lost them. Where did they go? Right there. Oh, Silver's already bringing it back. Nice. Senzigi. It's okay. Beta and Rosa and everybody else is doing it already, so that's fine. And the little hauler bot. The little bot that could will haul that away. I need to flag this for pickup as well. So again, we don't want any corpses on the map. Oh, are those donkeys? We got some donkeys. Aw, look at the little donkeys. They're so cute. Alright, so we've got that going for us here. Okay. With lumber, that means we can actually, let's start building this again. We don't need this many bedrooms at this point, but eventually we will. Also, all the sandstone here is fantastic. Definitely want all that sandstone. That goes there, that goes there. And once we finish building the infrastructure for this area, we can then at least start adding more light. So this goes all the way around here, all the way around here, and connects back to this. Did it have to be that extra? No. Is it? Yes. For good measure. These are a lot of body parts. Nuclear stomach. Body parts don't go there. So let's start moving those over to where they belong. Move those over there. A little bit of progress today. Again, we have been busy fighting off the hordes, as it were. Donkey. Is there a wall? I mean, no. There's just a lot of hauling. Signal chip. That's not what I needed, right? We need projects to learn because they're learning very, very fast. You're looking for high tech? Yeah, I need a chip. Beta, I guess you weren't here. We need the power focus chip in order to study it, to create thingies. Who busted up my security door here? A prosthetic leg, a spare prosthetic leg at that. Hey, look, a power focus chip. Nice. Alright, Beta. You fucking nerd. Go study that chip, please. Oh, somebody's at the table right now. Allie and Darksmark are too busy studying, so once they chip, the table becomes open, I'll have you actually get in there and study this. But they have to finish. They get a prosthetic or bionic heart? That's a good question. I will check here shortly. I probably got your heart wrong, considering I messed everything else up. You have a prosthetic heart. Son of a... It's okay, we can just swap them out in and out. It's fine, don't worry. It's easy. It's easy enough. Seven people are minor break risks. Why? Snoopy Dawn. I think it's because of darkness in that one area. Why can't Beta study this? Analyze power focus chip. I guess there was a difference between analyze and thing, and I just got it wrong. Antonio is mostly well fed, but you know what? You can have that hair. Kind of funny that Antonio gets to eat the hair. Okay, so we have this there. We don't really need that, so we need somewhere else that's dedicated to that. Wolfie's making joints for everybody. Good job, Wolfie. Like Crisis Core. Indeed. Alright, once we finish learning about shields, we'll go into high mech tech. High mech tech allows us to make centipede burners, gunners, control sublinks, Diabolus, and fabric core. What's a fabric core? A small work mechanoid designed to craft all manner of manufactured objects. So I really can eventually replace all my humans with just machines. It's pretty rad. Well, if he's such a good, don't you encourage him. M7 music get nice. Congratulations. I need to remove all this and then remake it. So I can actually pass electricity through here as I want. And then everything else will just have smoothened walls the entire way there. Smoothened walls. That's an order, right? No. Yes, it is smooth surface right there. No, this needs to be, it's compacted steel. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. Do you have all the scrolls now, Franco, or are you just almost there? Next you want to do your power, because pawns aren't the smartest and they will literally what's it called? Build walls and trap themselves inside. Let's get more of these in here. Okay, once we get these walls nice and built, we can actually do more there. We need some lights in here as well, and I guess I want floors that are actually clean for the drug creation here when we get to more drugs. Floors, sterile tile. Oh, okay. I see. Ooh. Spicy. Alright. Well, Kyle, we can come out here and beat the hell out of these things and clear them out of our actual area. But we're making some progress here. We're moving along. Our water is capped out, nice and safe. We're starting to actually add lights to our areas, which is really good because darkness doesn't vibe too well with our people. They don't like it. Shinobi's having dark visions. Shinobi has become overwhelmed with horrible visions, rambling about things that only they can see. They will snap out of it in a few hours. It's happening because of poor mood and darkness. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty dark when you're outside in the dark. As it turns out, if you go outside and sit in the dark, it's pretty dark. A revelation, honestly. So we can add another one where... We'll add one there. The dark is dark. The dark is dark. It's honestly... Oh, hey. Thank you. We have 2 more big IEDs. I think we were sort of... Yeah, we're guarded there on the left-hand side. And we got a couple that... We'll put one over on this side as well. We can't necessarily... We could technically, with enough points, put IED anti-grain warheads everywhere. But that is a lot. And there's no real need for it at this point. Alright, Sadira is healing. Varsity is... What's wrong with Varsity? Alright, waiting for parts, I guess. How's your body parts? You heard something failed. Let's see, Ash. After having the metal horror removed from your body, Ashley, that's where you're at right now. Hola, Elk. Welcome on in, dude. Is that a monster chained to a... it's not technically chained to a bed so much as it's chained to a... it's a pedestal, yes. A holding platform where we're studying it. To be fair, Max also has one of these on his spine. So, you know, we're just out here, you know, seeing what makes the little monsters tick. Because our pawns sure are curious. Don't worry about why there's 4 of them, soon to be 6. It's good to see you, dude. We need more of these over here. These go right there. But yeah, that's how we study them, because normally the anomalies would... They have this knack for trying to murder our humans. It should be fair, you know. But we don't want them to murder our colonists. So we're putting them to work there in their extended stay with us. You can play that. So that's the newest thing with the anomaly elk, the most recent one. You actually have different types of anomalies. Where is it at? This is your void monolith. If you look here, you have your basic anomalies, which you've seen 7 out of 8. We have a sight stealer there on one of the platforms. We had some flesh beasts, but they died, and you can't really bring harbinger trees inside because they die because they need meat, which is why we have this forest of corpses up here, because this is where we feed them anyone who raids us. And a camel, apparently, for whatever reason. But yeah, no, so there's a whole bunch of them. They get progressively far worse. We also have revenants. We've seen the metal horrors, because again, the metal horrors were brought in from an outside source. And each of these is a different anomaly that you can actually experience. Each of them does something different. They're pretty unique and kind of fun. The ultimate ones are they are ridiculous. They are colony enders if you're not ready for it. We actually had one of these appear randomly, I think by Randy, and we threw it at a mech raid, and then they killed each other, but then the survivor came and killed me. Because, you know. Architect arm for Ash. Let's do that now while we're still here. So you need a right arm. But we're doing Repo tomorrow night, Elk, if you're feeling the vibe. We have an arm, a bionic heart. Get it right. For Ash. And Iggy's gonna join us. Oh, it's spicy. Bionic heart. There goes that. A bionic spine. Oh, psychic soothe male. Every male colonist smiles with contentment. Some distant engine of happiness is stirring. It is projecting a psychic drone onto the site through an orbital amplifier, tuned to only affect males. For a few days, some people's mood will be quite a bit better. I was not sure how well I do it. Yeah, no, I get it, dude. I get it, homie. As I've said before, whenever. Detoxifier kidneys. Nope, misclicked. Got the heart. I am almost done with my write-up as well, so I will be submitting that for review. Again, at your leisure. Detoxifier... was that lungs? Kidneys? I've already forgotten. Detoxifier kidney. Huh? You gonna turn the light on? Gross. Lights. Ah! Brightness. Detoxifier kidneys. Where are they? They're somewhere around here. Right there. Right kidney, left kidney, and then the stomach. That was a bionic one, gotcha. Make sure we get all of these right, and then the last one is 2 bionic ears. You're already in there getting ready for surgery. Bionic ears, where are they? Left and right. Flashbang, flashbang. You forgot the spine, did I? I thought I added it. One kidney, bionic. Did I flag it for pickup as well? Or did I ignore it? I flagged it for pickup. I went right to the stomach. There we go. The silver's going out there to gather the parts. Alright, so we're kind of lit up here. That's good. Let's set our grid to begin with. But yeah, Anomaly is probably the best expansion for this game. It does a lot of things very, very well from a storytelling perspective, as well as just what it presents for content. It's really, really good. I have enjoyed it greatly. So we actually do all this here because... Well, wait on that there. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. You're the one's about to be the Roboto. Oh no, did Baldur's Gate 3 get rid of the chair leg of giant strength? That is a statement. Our exams become completely untethered from reality, ranting about impossible subjects. They will snap out of it in a few hours because the colonists died. Well, what's this? Those are words. Those are words, and normally I understand them as it is. So that takes up a word. So let's see. What's the other one called? The other one. Yeah, we already have one called that, so they would just overwrite that one. Geometry. The other 17 one is with the little cat. Is already there. Alright, so there you go. Wolfie cannot make his joints for the colony in peace. What is this? How come this is... Oh, that's just straight up regular marble? Hasn't even been mined out. Well, that's unfortunate. Let's mine this out. Yeah, okay. That's enough rivals. Literally had a match where their Iron Man carried hard and our team switched to 4 counters for him, and none of them actually countered him. Look, it's Friday night Marvel Rivals. That's how it be sometimes. I'm gonna remove this here. There's no need for this extra wall there. We can actually get a little bit more. This is steel as well. I want marble here instead of steel. Steel is not as strong as marble, as I understand it. 300 hit points for steel walls. Marble walls have 360. Marble, that's the game that Narche was playing. Corey is hungry, therefore they started smoking joints. Okay, that's fine. Thank you for the nanostructuring chip, Max. I think we've already studied those, but yes, for Ultra Mech Tech, right? Yeah.
Way, get high, Marvel Rivals. Arval. Judge, and I hate humanity again.
You're welcome, Norshe. I provide a service. Thank you for the biddies. Alright, I mean, we're cruising along now. Obviously this is a spot of water, so I guess once I learn to give it the suck, we'll be better off, but it's hard to make meals. Why is Corey starving when there's plenty of food there? You love that Hue? Expand zone. Alright, so we've expanded the zone there for growables. Love that for us. We need a second fire in here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there. Yeah, so it's coming along very nicely. We'll put you right there. And we do want these lights to light up as much of the place as possible because, hey, we finished researching shields. All right, Beta and other Mechanitors. High Mech Tech is on the way. Right, I cleared this area out so that we can actually add some of the floodlights over here as well because we do want the strong lights. I already forgot where they were. Floodlights. We also want to start doing anomaly stuff. We want to set proximity detectors because these are what sort of ruined our last colony. So we'll set one there. We do want them to tell us whenever there is a threat coming somewhat near us. So we'll create those there. Alright, they're building up, finishing up these walls. Very nice. Is our power grid sorted out through here? So power grid is not sorted out. That does mean we can actually start adding these lights to their rooms though. Give them something to... so they'll be a little bit happier about. And then I also want to learn how to plant trees. That way my people can actually start planting trees back into the surrounding area. We're going to need the lumber. Can't do anything there. Interesting. Furniture. Bed. Wooden bed. Alright, let's see. So we have 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. We have 40 colonists. Minus 2, so we have 38 colonists. Fire. Where's the fire? Oh, that's not good. We don't want it to burn down our thing. Alright, so we have 38 colonists. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 bedrooms. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40 bedrooms. We have 2 spare bedrooms. In the rest, we're just talking about Baldur's Gate 3. Yeah, no, I'm seeing the Baldur's Gate 3 talk. Carry on. Who needs rescue? Dawn. What's wrong with Dawn? They have major food poisoning. That's not good. Is Azim coming to rescue his ass? Yeah, okay. I remember playing Necro back in the day of Fire and Blood. Are you going to try patch 8 or not your thing? Holy shit. Thank you, Rio. You know what? Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for that is a lot of ID anti-grain warheads. I love that for me. I will say the raids this particular colony they've been respawning in the exact same spots. So maybe we can rig this a little bit so that way should they come at that's like literally all the silver since this colony started. Rio does help out a lot. It's not completely all the points though, because Rio did also send me like 30 urns that one time when the colony looked like it was about to perish. So Rio's got jokes. I respect it. But it's also, yes, it's also very expensive. That is a lot of cost. Alright, so we're good along the top there. We're good along the left-hand side here. Obviously not complete coverage, but coverage enough for that. I believe our southern borders here are somewhat secured here. We got one there. We'll put one there as well. And then we can... oh, what's this? That's a big old skeleton of an elephant. Put these dudes way over here. Yeah. Mechanoid needs repair. Alright, well, we have like 5 Mechanitors. If one of them would kindly repair the bots. Darksmack is reading. Love that for him. That's going up there. Which segment? So this is, we're taking care of there. It's a matter of breach points. Like, they can't really do much here. If they walk through there, they're essentially bone. But we can't put one here in case they go upwards. And if they come across through here, we already have 2 there. We could use more coverage up here. I know that they're overlapping like that isn't the smartest thing, simply because that they're just gonna blow each other up. But it's kind of hard to. You want enough coverage that they are gonna set one off, though, right? Because if it's just one, the odds of them actually hitting one of those. Not that great. What do you mean, dirty cooking area? This area is barely dirty. How is it? It's literally sterilized tile and it's constantly cleaned. Come on, game. And we need more cleaning bots. Clean sweeps. And we'll give Husbando this one since. Oh right, we have this as well. Add bill. This is simple wooden weapons. Sure. Do forever. How long until we can provoke the void again? Oh, we can do it now. Okay, cool. Surely nothing will go wrong, right? And let's get these IDs into into place first, and then we can. So there's actually other spots here as well, because they did use the tunnels to try and get to us. So if I put these here, it will ideally keep them from entering those caves. Who else needs a minigun? Garnet is putting down IEDs. Shido's got a minigun. Varsity's got a doomsday rocket device. Shnoopy, I think that was... Shnoopy's got cataracts in both eyes. I want to give her a melee gun. So a melee gun? A shooty gun. Sure, why not? What's the worst that can happen? Let's put some more of these out here in the tunnels. That is a bionic spine. Nobody's picked it up. Alright, in the morning once everybody wakes up, we will have everybody... we'll do the summoning of the thingy. Is there just no space for bionic parts anymore? Are we full on bionics? I don't think we are. Never flagged it. Cowies. Why is it always Cowie and Wolfie that are making joints for everybody? That's fine. Bonk solidarity? I mean, valid. We'll put our biofair right here as well. We'll remove that out of there so that we can actually do that there. This area obviously needs more stuff to do here. Also, probably needs a roof as well. Yep. Oh, awkward. Okay, well, we're making progress here. Probably should have done this sooner, but here we are. But it's been a hot minute since I've actually been able to roof everybody and have everybody have their home sweet home. So that's actually kind of nice. That's progress for us. And it hasn't been easy considering how many raids we have had. So it's not like it's been a cakewalk for this colony. So it feels good, man, I guess. Let's give them light everywhere so that way they can actually be happy with the light that they have. Ashley, surgeries are still in the hospital, but you have all of that. Architect legs, detoxified kidneys, bionic spine, bionic heart, bionic stomach, detox lungs, architect arms, bionic ears, bionic eyes. Kailasa, you have your architect legs, detoxified kidneys, bionic heart, detox lungs, and architect arms as well. Cowie, you got arms and legs. Wolfie, you got arms and legs as well. I don't know if Azum needed any parts. She has eyeballs, arms, and legs. Family business. Fair. If anybody else sent me body parts and I haven't added them again, just let me know because a transport pod crashed. What? A loner named Maria is crashing in a transport pod nearby. If she survives the impact, she will be badly wounded. Maria is not affiliated with any faction. You can rescue her and hope she joins freely, or capture her for recruitment or slavery purposes. Maria has a relationship with the colonists. She is Garnett's sister. Oh, they're fucking dead. I missed it. Ooh, ooh. That cobra's eating Maria. What the fuck? That cobra just ate Maria's head. Oopsies. Eyeballs, arms, and legs. Well, I'm sure someone is into it. Look, listen. Sounds like a good start. It does. Yeah, apparently Randy just thought, you know what, here goes a spare. Okay, what else do we have here? In regards to, we have the bombs, right? So maybe we'll set these up here. Even closer. I could create a wall here to seal this off, and that might be a better deterrent than IED anti-grain warheads. But IED anti-grain warheads. Alright, let's add that there. We have pretty good coverage up here. We can do so with some coverage along the walls there, so we'll do that now. Yeah, colony's looking kitted out right now. Obviously, this is all prep for anomaly shenanigans. I used to have a geothermal on that far right hand side. However, the problem is IED integrating warheads are too good. Yeah, as you can see, there used to be stuff here, but then, you know, boom. Alright, we're gonna provoke the void. Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen? The void responds and attacks me? What you can do is build walls everywhere and force enemies through a single choke point where you put a line of IED warheads leading outward. So once they pass the choke point, that warhead sets off a chain explosion backwards and wipes out the entire raid. You know, speaking of that, Kumik, I wonder if I can actually do that in a way where the IEDs are down a tunnel, but they're off to the side. I wonder if the explosion would actually pop them if they're off to the side. Like, I don't know how the chain reaction there would work. But Ashley had something similar in one of their recent builds where they just had a death tunnel of spike traps where people would walk into it and just get mauled. What do you mean infestation? Giant insects are tunneling towards you. They will break through in a few seconds and plant hives. The hives will spawn more insects and more hives. If you don't want the insects to infest the whole area, destroy the hives, but beware, the bugs will defend their home. What do you mean their fucking home? It's my home. Oh, right in Geo's area. Oh, that's not good. This is gonna be nasty. Alright. This is one of the worst things. In the amount of quantity that we're about to get, this is not good. We're gonna have our friends here. It's in close quarters too. Where else? They're never just in one room. Gio, don't eat the bed. There are a bunch of bugs burrowing into our area from below. Wait, that sound? I agree. Let's expedite it. Let's let them in here. Actually, who's gonna get here? Ray can come and bonk. And can fist a snake. There's gonna be a heavy melee fight because of close quarters. Oh, Fist Snake dropped his sword. Shit. Where's your sword at? I wish I could actually tell where their equipment fell. What about this? Oh, that is his sword. Hell yeah, right there. Go get your sword. We need Antonio the Ghoul and everybody else here. Alright, let's let it happen. Close your eyes and think that it's someone dropping a bunch of donuts on the sand dune. Alright, they're taking a sweet fucking time. Here they come. Alright, we're gonna move Cowie back because I don't want her to get blasted here. Choke point time, baby. I would like to point out one thing. All this is happening right here, right? Look at Code Yanagi. Ashley, not a care in the world. Just vibing, thriving, sleeping. Are there anywhere else? I can't tell. Alright, one of you has the sword, the weapon that Cowie needs to drop back. Okay, Lassa gotta get in there and melee attack that giant. Alright, I need you right here, Silver. And we gotta get inside to kill their things, otherwise they'll keep respawning. Will this work? It should work, right? It shouldn't burn anybody but the spiders. So let's see. Silver, I believe in you. No! Antonio, the fucking ghoul stepped right in. You can't... you can't really see it, but this thing I've targeted right here is Antonio the Ghoul, who just, the second there was a spot open, like, I got this. That's not on Silver, that's on Antonio. Alright, so... Alright, Azim's going in. Xenos, don't freak out. Help out your woman. Help out the love of your life, Azim. Right, you get in there. No, Varsity, don't put out the fucking fire. we want to destroy all the hives. Well, Gio, I'm sorry about your bedroom. It's not looking very clean right now. Maid service will be along with you shortly.
Oh, right.
Xenos hasn't been the same since he became limp wristed. It's true. It's true. Thank you very much, Ash, for that reset. Thank you for that tier 3 and for the 72 months. That's like 6 years and stuff, dude. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You get 5 votes for our cooking stream. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, the ghouls are slowly beating up what remains of... Xenos, please, I require you to finish these off, please. That could have been much worse. How dare you? We're the party in there, Smooshy. It's like our repo games. Just, you know, don't worry about it. It's just... Alright, I don't think there's any other breaches. That could have been worse. But thanks. 5 votes for Tortas, thank you very much. And also let me know if you want guaranteed shots for Friday or if you would like your 5 spins. Man, I could go for a torta right now, but I'd have to bake my own bread and everything. Tortas. I hope you're feeling better though, Smooshy. Oh, we got insect jelly out of it. Yay! Insect jelly never goes bad. Okay, well, our melee crew got beat up because they were in melee range, of course. Antonio, please, you've been cooked a little bit. You get to... Oh, he's actually very... Alright, Bow Mage, please. Antonio needs to consume this corpse. How's Simric as far as our ghouls go? Antonio, this will help him feel better about being fed. Simric is completely fed. I'm not going to ask why one of my ghouls is completely fed. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. It's just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound. It's fine. So I got more cameras out and wood for everything single one done now. As one does. Not having one is torta. I agree, yes. So you're saying insect jellies equate to Twinkies? May as well be at this point. They never go bad. They got a creamy center. Yeah. No one getting in without breaking ish. Imagine. Alright, where are we? So, need anomaly project. Oh, we already have an anomaly project. Game, please. Yeah, we have ghoul enhancements. That way our ghouls can be enhanced. Not content with regular ghouls, we're getting super ghouls. Okay, we need sandstone floor for our people. Well, needs a hard word, a strong word. But they like it. And it makes them happy because it's pretty. We need to have the option here to make more bedrooms if we get to that point. Okay, how's the power grid coming through? Power grid is complete. We have power through the parts that can go. It just can't go through everything because I gotta make those walls either smooth or recreate them myself, and I'm recreating them myself. Alright, let's remove this and actually start to do just that so that way my people can have better lighting. And we'll remove that, we'll remove that. Alright, Wolfie, let's go. Wolfie is about to provoke the void. Wolfie's injured, but that's never stopped Wolfie before. Void provocation ritual. Wolfie. Who else? Who wants to join Wolfie for void provocation? We go for some taro bread. I never had it. How is it? Gold enhancements for enhanced schools, of course. Naturally, yes. Rosa. All right, Rosa, let's go. Let's get you in there. Where are you? You're the only one of your race here, so it should be easy to spot you. And yet, here we are. Are you otherwise occupied? No, you're right there. You'll speak with the Void Arc, Kailasa. Let's put you in there as well. We need someone that's going to handle this. Rosa is a hero. Do you think the Void likes limp-wristed pawns? Because we can send Xenos as well. And we need to send Azam to look after him as well, because, let's be honest. Alright, 43% total quality. Let's go. Thank you for the Architect legs, Azam. We will flag these. I'm assuming these are for your man. Imagine being a nice bald person like Solu. Gross. Alright, so who's a major break risk? Dark Smack. Why is Dark Smack a major break risk? What do you need, Dark Smack? They were cheated on by Rosa, so he's very upset about it. And his psychic bond with Rosa was also torn. Wow. Escándalo, honestly. He's getting arms next. Alright, here we go. How's it going, those errors? Wait, Smooshy was what was the new RuneScape called? Dragon what? The Void? The Void. We're chanting for it. Tired, work sucked. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you can enjoy your weekend. Oh, I see somebody that I rate occasionally streaming it. I like how I see Iggy and Leliel both streaming, and I know that it's a rating of some kind. I don't even have to look. I know. Alright, here goes the... I know you're paying taxes. Here, Kumiko. I need to do my taxes real soon. They're doing M6S while holding hands. Good for them. Wait. The void provocation... the proximity detector has detected an invisible creature. What do you mean you've detected an invisible creature? Fucking sight stealers, where are they? Alright, void provocation complete. Wolfie has finished performing the void provocation ritual, sending out a psychic pulse that will attract entities. Prepare for what comes next. I'm gonna save these IEDs over here. What do you mean a revenant attack? Okay, so it's revenant. So we're not getting the last one that we need. What do you mean Ray's hypnotized? Oh no. A revenant has revealed itself and is hunting one of your colonists. So it's after Ray. Ray has been hypnotized by Revenant and is now rambling incoherently about nightmarish images and ideas. Killing the Revenant will end the hypnosis. The Revenant uses psychic powers to twist the perceptions of those around it, making itself invisible. However, it can still be hunted by following the black smears that it leaves. The Revenant will be revealed if hit by explosive weapons, fire foam, EMPs, fire, or disruptor flares. If not killed, the Revenant will continue to hypnotize new victims. Don't hit me with that fucking music. There's a Revenant in my base. It's guitar time, apparently. Alright, so Ray's right there. It said that it would leave. Kowie's right here. I don't see the marks for it anywhere. Well, Kowie's got that. Kailasa, I need you right there. Azum, I need you in here as well. Oh man, I don't see the telltale signs anywhere for this Revenant. Okay, it's good music though. Get that guitar out. Here it comes. It said fire foam popper. What if we pop it here? Well, it's not there. So there's just a Revenant somewhere loose in my camp, and I can't do anything about it until I sploosh it. Alright, this is gonna be the next stream apparently, where we just fucking look around for where the Revenant is, because I can't see where it is. Can't see the little marks I mentioned at all. No, I can't see them anywhere. And I have these bullshit proximity detectors are supposed to detect something that goes when it goes off. Oh, right here. Okay. Alright, so they're right. So it's right there, right currently. Is that it right there? Yeah, my little dude's chasing it. It's chasing after the marks. Not anymore. It fucked off. The cleaner bot is cleaning after this trail, yeah, but I can't expose it because I don't have the means to do it at all. Yeah, my little bot's onto regular stuff now, but it was on its trail. Also, there might be more than one. Grenade launchers. Might have to do it that way. The problem is the colony is so big and so populated. It's kind of difficult to have anyone ready to go on the fly to be like, aha! Fool. Oh, I heard that. What was that? Am I just hearing things? I'm just hearing things. I'm just paranoid at this point. Please come and recharge the bot. Maybe chapel of laser will help. Maybe, but that'll have to be next week. Because we wrap it up there. Thanks for hanging out, friends. Appreciate your company as always. Thank you for being here. I won't be here tomorrow because tomorrow's the one day out for the week. But you know who will be live tomorrow? Mañana, 3 p.m. Eastern. Kawi 333 will be live with some more, what's it called? Thingy. Xenoblade. So go check out Kawi tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back on Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern with some Final Fantasy 14. I don't know. We're gonna do some maps. We're gonna do some maybe some finish off Rubicante. So if you need your Rubicante mount, that'll be on Sunday. Hopefully you'll be here for that. If you're traveling for Easter, please be safe. Take care of yourselves out there. And we'll see you back